Ladies and gentlemen, today is a great day because for the first time in what feels like ages, a new shooter game has launched on mobile for both iOS and Android, meaning it is out literally right now. And that game, of course, is Delta Force Mobile. Now, I haven't talked about the game ever before on the channel, but that's why I'm making this video to bring you guys up to speed, tell you everything you need to know about Delta Force Mobile, the gameplay, the game modes, and just why you should give it a try. Because as you're going to see me talk about in just a second, I've already had a few days of early access to this game, and trust me when I tell you, it genuinely feels like Delta Force Mobile is breathing a breath of fresh air into the mobile shooter genre. It's not just another copy and paste 5v5, another copy and paste battle royale. It's seriously trying to do something new and of course make it accessible and playable to everyone with their amazing optimization. But before I break down Delta Force Mobile for you all, I do want to give a huge thanks and shout out to, well, Delta Force Mobile for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you are interested in checking out this game for yourself, it is out right now, right here. iOS, Android links down below in the description for you guys to get downloading, get playing, and get having a fun time. And if you haven't seen any of the PC gameplay or the mobile closed beta test footage gameplay, well, what you've been watching in the background is some footage of the 24v24 mode they have the game. Yes, you heard that right. There is 48 real players in a single lobby in Delta Force Mobile. Not this footage in particular because the servers are closed, and this footage is actually against bots in a private little test mode you can play to get familiar with different weapons and loadouts and operators before jumping into the real chaotic battle against everyone else. But last night I was able to play against some literally professional mobile players on Delta Force Mobile to get a feel for the real deal, and let me tell you, I haven't been destroyed like that in a long time. So I'll be showing you guys the footage of the real lobbies towards the end of the video. But one of the reasons I'm so excited for Delta Force to be launching in the first place on mobile is because I truly feel like there hasn't been a large scale battle format on mobile ever. I mean, try to think of a mobile game, a tactical shooting mobile game that's free to play, not pay to win, and is 24v24. Yeah, I don't think it exists. There is also a total another aspect to Delta Force Mobile that is kind of like a looter shooter extraction format where you get in, you get loot, you get out, and you progress through the game that way. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture any footage of this mode, but be rest assured, as soon as the game launches globally and I'm able to hop into some live servers with this mode, you'll be seeing some footage on the channel. And if you're thinking to yourself, okay, Ducky, there's a lot of people playing this game, that doesn't make it special. You're right. Just because there's a lot of people in a singular mode doesn't make a game good, but that's not the main draw. The main draw is the actual gunplay and the feel of this game. I have played I don't even know, hundreds of mobile games, it feels like, over my days, and I don't think I've ever played a mobile shooter as realistic as this, meaning it doesn't feel like cartoonish or arcadey with the gunplay. There's no absurd amount of aim assist that is, you know, tracking people across the map. You can have gunfights as close as a foot away or what feels like a mile away on some of these maps. And all these gunfights feel incredibly calibrated, really precise, and just so satisfying. Like hitting someone from an insanely far distance away feels so good in Delta Force Mobile. And on top of the gunplay being extremely satisfying, the general state of the gameplay itself, like the performance and the look and quality and feel of the game, is incredible. I played this game for a few hours so far on an Android device, my Red Magic 8 Pro, and I don't think I've had a frame drop. I didn't have any FPS counter on or anything, but I truthfully don't remember a time where my game didn't crash, my game didn't stutter or lag or like get me killed because of the performance. And on top of that, it just looks so good. I mean, you guys have probably played mobile games before where if you're fighting someone more than 50 feet away, you can't see them because they're too pixelated. Not Delta Force Mobile, bro. People were literally miles away across the map, and I'm scoped in with a 4x scope, and I'm still hitting him. I'm still hitting headshots. It was an experience I haven't felt before on mobile, and I truthfully feel like it's because this game has been incredibly well made for mobile on top of an already existing great game being Delta Force. It is just a really great PC game that has been brought to the mobile platform. Another reason it's so exciting is because I truthfully feel like this game caters towards so many different types of playstyles, whether you're the the run and gun player, you're the get in a vehicle and drive across the map and get in people's faces, camp in a helicopter and shoot people with your rockets, which yes, you could do as a solo player. You can drive around and shoot people with rockets in a helicopter. It's insanely fun. You can all do that. And the same applies to operators. If you're more of a medic and you like healing your team, you like being the support player, or if you're the tank, you're the defense player, or if you're the recon type player, there's literally operators with so many different unique abilities that fit into everyone's play style, that regardless of how you enjoy playing shooters or mobile games, Delta Force Mobile is going to have a type of play style that caters towards you. And let me just talk about the armory real quick, because it is insane. Not only is there a ton of weapons at launch, I don't know if I've ever seen a weaponsmith this customizable. In some games, you're only allowed to choose between a few attachments for your weapons, but in Delta Force, you can do it all. You can chuck on literally whatever you want. You could put an 8x sniper scope on an AR if you are really feeling crazy. You can also calibrate the different scope sensitivities and zoom levels, something I've never before seen in a mobile game. It is truly levels of customization that is going to allow for some ridiculous weapon builds, some insane experiences. And again, this is what I'm here for. This is the experience I've been wanting on mobile. Just a really good gaming experience on mobile, not a game built for what developers think mobile players want, because oftentimes I feel like when that happens, developers often miss the mark and the game, turns out it's too easy. There's not enough of a skill gap. But this, truthfully, there's skill gaps all over the place. There's so many different nooks and crannies for you to find the little advantages here and there over your competition for you to secure the win in these modes. That just get me so excited for the global launch of the game. And speaking of skill gaps, this game definitely has quite a big one, which is a good thing. The last thing us mobile gamers need is another game where the skill gap is this big and all you need is an overpowered weapon or an overpowered ability to be able to destroy the competition. Delta Force Mobile truthfully lets your own skill shine through the weapons and operators they give you, like you're able to see in these 10v10 real player matches that we had last night, with some content creators probably recognize and some mobile professionals that you'll recognize that were let's just say absolutely destroying us. I haven't been this destroyed in a mobile game in lobbies in a very long time, but honestly, that's a good thing. That gives me a reason to get on and want to get better, because that skill gap exists, and that means there's weapons for me to master, operators for me to master, just general gameplay knowledge and technical moves and mechanics that I again need to relearn to be good and excel at this game, which is a feeling I haven't had in a really long time, wanting to get on and grind a brand new mobile game. But yeah, the reason there's not a ton of highlights from the 10v10 matches we had last night is because I was just getting destroyed. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit washed, all right? I was trying my best, but when you've got people dropping 90 kills on your team, it's a bit difficult to get a little flow, get a little rhythm going. But let me just tell you, every time I was able to secure a kill, it felt so good. It felt like I earned that kill. It felt like I earned that elimination. And every time we captured a point or defended a point in attack and defend the game mode, it just felt so satisfying. It felt like I had earned it versus it, giving handed to me because I'm playing against a bunch of bots and a bunch of AI that are turned all the way down to easy mode and I'm just destroying them. Getting destroyed, but then being able to claw back a little bit of that progress and being able to fight in these gunfights against some of the best mobile players in the world. Like I've been saying, this whole video is an experience I haven't had in a really long time. And if you guys are on the fence, well, hey, this sounds pretty cool, but I don't know. I've already downloaded a bunch of mobile games. My phone storage is full. The easiest way for me to convince you to try this game is it just feels like a breath of fresh air. Like I said, there's so many things that, yes, you've probably experienced to some degree on a mobile game before and a tactical shooter, but not to this extent. Not all of these different elements put together in one. Huge scale warfare gameplay, 24v24, an insane armory and weaponsmith, incredibly balanced operators that aren't just going to be handing you OP abilities for you to clutch out the win, and then gunplay and overall game optimization and performance that I haven't felt on a new mobile title in an insane amount of time. So again, gamers, what are you waiting for? Delta Force Mobile is out right now, and like I just tried to explain, it's really hard to kind of put into words how this game feels. It's so satisfying satisfying on so many levels. It's just like, it's just new. It just feels obviously familiar because it's a shooter on mobile and we're all familiar with what that feels like, but it's different in so many small, unique ways, especially with the modes and how they've gone about developing the gunplay and the gunfights and just the brawls in general. It truly is something that makes me want to hop on right now, because again, the footage you all saw this video was from pre-launch before the game went global, but now that it's here, gamers, we're going to be grinding. Expect some more videos out on the channel over the next few days of me checking out Delta Force Mobile. And again, if you want to check out Delta Force Mobile, you can do so by using the links down below in the description. But as always, it's been your boy DuckyTheGamer, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.